Good morning everyone and welcome to Edgbaston for the fourth day of the second test match between New Zealand and South Africa. In this, the first semi-final of the Hero Cricket League's Y50 Test Match Championship 2020. New Zealand in their first innings are 268 for 5, still a long way behind South Africa, but hoping at least for another 45 runs so that they can avoid the possibility of following on. We are expecting the possibility of some rain in these next 2 days, so South Africa will be looking to push for victory as hard as possible. The players and the umpires are out in the middle. We join the action now as Dale Steyn bowls the first ball of the day to the ever-present Glenn Turner. A good ball from Steyn and the perfect forward defence from Glenn Turner. Oh, that's a beautiful piece of timing from Chris Cairns. That's raced away for 4. Oh, flicked in the air by Turner, but he's in such good touch that's gone all the way over fine leg for 6. Oh, that's a great delivery from Dale Steyn, but it's a no ball. It's a no ball. It can't be out. Let's look at the replay anyway. Oh, that would have been out. And that would have been the wicket of Turner. Dale Steyn will be annoyed with himself as that one goes past Boucher down to the boundary for 4 byes. Short and Cairns has pulled that one away for 4. How frustrating for Dale Steyn. 300 up now for New Zealand. They're getting closer to that 313 target to avoid the follow-on. Oh, that's beaten Maharaj down there and will be 4 more for Chris Cairns. Well, that's a lovely stroke from Glenn Turner out to the boundary for 4, and New Zealand have avoided the follow-on. Worked away through mid-wicket. That might make it to the boundary. Yes, 4 more for Chris Cairns. He's on to 97. Oh, cries a catch from South Africa, but that went down. Was there an edge there? Chris Cairns takes a run. Let's look at the umpire. No signal. That was a dropped catch from Mark Boucher. This has not been South Africa's morning. And there it is, dropped on 97, but now Chris Cairns has moved on to 100. That's a very important innings for New Zealand. And that will be lunch on day 4. That's a very impressive morning by New Zealand, scoring 74 runs without the loss of a wicket and batting themselves to the safety of not having to follow on in this match. Let's have a look at their scorecard. Glenn Turner is doing it again for New Zealand with another epic innings. He's been a model of concentration and determination for New Zealand. 137 not out from 516 balls, and also a century for Chris Cairns, a well-deserved century. He's been the perfect foil for Glenn Turner as New Zealand fight back in this match. South Africa still have a lead of 171, but they'll want to start taking wickets quickly to make the most of their good position, especially with a little bit of rain around, possibly today and almost certainly tomorrow. Past the edge, still no luck for Dale Steyn. It's 350 up for New Zealand. Well, that's a nice pull shot from Glenn Turner. That's raced away to the boundary for 4. A quick single there, and that's the 150 for Glenn Turner. This man just seems to go on and on and on. Well, that's gone very high, up into the wind. Graeme Smith is running around at point. Oh, that's an excellent catch. Finally, South Africa have broken this partnership of 217 between Glenn Turner and Chris Cairns. That's a very nice catch from Graeme Smith, taking the ball over his shoulder. And look at the relief on his face. Chris Cairns is out, caught Smith, bowled Steyn for a superb 111. And New Zealand are 362 for 6. There's a bit of cloud cover building up here at Edgbaston. Oh, that ball swinging wildly past Boucher, and that's gone for 4 byes. And yes, as suspected, it is starting to rain here at Edgbaston. The players are running off the field. We'll let you know once we have some news. Welcome back, everyone. The news is we've only lost 45 minutes. The players and umpires are back out in the middle to resume play. Well, that's another fantastic stroke from Glenn Turner. Boy, is he doing a good job at holding this innings together for New Zealand. Oh, past the outside edge of the Tories bat. Oh, that's out. Glenn Turner has been bowled. Finally, the South Africans run over to shake his hand as he walks off the field. Glenn Turner is out bowled Steyn for 158 from 574 balls, 718 minutes. That's just shy of 12 hours. And he's taken New Zealand to a relative position of safety at 388 for 7. And that will be tea on day 4. New Zealand scoring 46 runs in that session for the loss of 2 wickets either side of a 45-minute rain delay. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Yes, New Zealand losing their 2 centurions, Glenn Turner for 158 and Chris Cairns for 111. Both of those wickets falling to Dale Steyn, who has 2 for 148, 3 for 93 for Mike Proctor, and 2 for 48 for Jacques Kallis. No wickets for any of the other bowlers as of yet. Oh, that's a nice ball from Mike Proctor. He's brought that one back into Vittori, and the umpire's given it out. He has that ball nice and straight, hitting Vittori on the front pad. That would have clipped a leg stump, and Vittori is out. LBW to Proctor for 13, and New Zealand are 388 for 8. Off the edge, through the gully region, and down towards the boundary for 4. The 400 up now for New Zealand. Oh, that's an acrobatic take from Boucher, but no edge. Oh, that's an audacious shot from Trent Boult. Continuing on his good form from Lords. Oh, that looks very close. A big appeal from Mike Proctor, and the umpire's given it out. That's 5 wickets for Mike Proctor. Well deserved. That ball coming back into Trent Boult would have hit leg stump, and Boult is out. LBW to Proctor for 15, and New Zealand are 408 for 9. Oh, Hadley's been struggling to get the ball off the square today. And that's the end of the innings for New Zealand. The short ball doing the trick there for Jacques Kallis. Richard Hadley getting a little nick, and he is out. Caught Boucher, bowled Kallis for 3, and New Zealand are all out for 412. So there it is, 412 for New Zealand in their first innings, 101 runs behind South Africa's 513. Let's have a look at their scorecard. Well, it has to be said that 412 in isolation is quite a good total from New Zealand. The standout performances were, of course, from Glenn Turner with 158 and Chris Cairns with 111. They shared in a partnership of 217, but no 50s from any of the other New Zealand batsmen. South Africa kept to their task. They bowled well throughout the whole innings, if not tiring a little towards the end. The peak of the bowlers was certainly Mike Proctor with 5 for 99. Jacques Kallis also has decent figures of 3 for 51, 2 for 162 for Dale Steyn, no wickets for Shaun Pollock, Keshav Maharaj or Graeme Smith. Speaking of Graeme Smith, he is out there in the middle now with Barry Richards to begin South Africa's second innings. We think that, light permitting, there are 25 overs left in today's play. South Africa's captain Graeme Smith to face up to the first ball. Oh, he's hammered that one through point. That's 4 runs off the first ball of the innings for Graeme Smith. Oh, that's a lovely line from Hadley. Last ball of the over. Well, Hadley's gone for the Yorker. That's hit Richards on the foot. What does the umpire say? Yes, that's out. A lovely piece of bowling from Richard Hadley. The Yorker right on target, right on middle stump. And Barry Richards is gone. LBW to Hadley for 3. And South Africa are 14 for 1. Played to mid-off. Amla going for a quick single. That's a nice piece of fielding from Wellington. He's hit the stumps. But the umpire says no, not out. That must have been very close. Oh, Graeme Smith is so strong there. Mid-on didn't even move. Oh, superb bowling. That cut Smith in half. Oh, Amla's reached outside off stump for that one and caressed it down the ground for 4. Oh, Hadley really is a class swing bowler. Edged, and oh, what a superb catch from Ross Taylor. Amla fails again. A beautiful ball from Richard Hadley. Ross Taylor went a very long way for that one. Amla is out. Caught Taylor, bowled Hadley for 11, and South Africa are 35 for 2. First ball for Jacques Kallis, and he pulls New Zealand's premier bowler down the ground for 4. That's well bowled again from Boult, but Graeme Smith has covered the swing with the full face of the bat down the ground for 4. Oh, some extra spin and bounce from Vittori. Edged and straight to first slip. Oh, that's a good wicket for Shane Bond. An easy catch for Stephen Fleming. And Jacques Kallis is out. Caught Fleming, bowled Bond for 14. And South Africa are 61 for 3. Smith sweeps that one. There's no one behind square on the boundary, and that will be 4. Oh, lovely. Shane Bond is bowling an excellent spell. And that will be the end of play on day 4. After 23 overs, South Africa are 70 for 3, 171 runs ahead. Quick scoring has not been easy on this day 4 Edgbaston pitch. Let's have a look at the scorecard. South Africa losing the wicket to Barry Richards, Hashim Amla and Jacques Kallis in that session. But captain Graeme Smith is still at the crease on 34, and with him is Graeme Pollock on 4. 2 wickets for Richard Hadley and 1 for Shane Bond, who bowled a very fast and accurate spell towards the end of the day. And so South Africa are 171 runs ahead, leading into a 5th day where there might be some rain. South Africa will have to bat quickly tomorrow morning if they want to set a declaration and give themselves enough time to bowl New Zealand out. New Zealand probably cannot win this match unless they're given a very generous declaration by South Africa, but I don't see that happening. Remember, the series is currently locked at 0-0, and the first team to win 2 test matches will be the one to qualify for the grand final. That's it from us. Do join us tomorrow for the final day of this test match, and bye for now.